Because it's extreme, and because
It's
the
extreme,
characters
yeah.
have such enormous appetite. You know, food, shagging, bum licking, duels, clothing, makeup, everything. Everything is at an extreme.
This is madness.
Isn't it fun?
Oh, he's good, isn't he?
What are you doing? Look at that!
Delicious.
You're an acquired taste, sir.
Dirty little piggy. Slow down, I'm worried.
I would say the Savages are blindly trying to pursue luxury while the whole world is crumbling around them. Can you tell me a little bit about how much fun you had playing characters who are unbothered by other people's misery?
Richard?
Well, I think that, you know, they're both living in an entitled state, although impoverished, but they still believe that they are kings of the castle, and that is their undoing, especially the character Chauncey that I play, so who has spent and gambled and hauled his way through. My good lady wife, played by Claire, from all her family estate, is, you know, dwindled away. So it was hugely enjoyable to do. Yeah, because it's extreme, and because the
extreme,
characters
yeah.
have such enormous appetite. You know, food, shagging, bum licking, duels, clothing, makeup, everything. Everything is at an extreme. They are in a state of extremis and anxiety a lot of the time as well, because they're trying to keep up the social pretense of what they can't, you know, they can't possibly afford it.
They do say that behind every great man, there's a great woman. What would you say the audience are going to see as the biggest red flag from Sir Chauncey?
I mean, he is a red flag. There's nothing...
You married knowing him, knowing that he was a red flag.
And I think that she enjoys the fact that he is unconventional and not like anybody else. And I think it's interesting. I think we can have a kind of puritanical view of like what a human being should be and how they should behave. And I think that there's a feeling for Lady Savage that Chauncey sort of is who he is. He's not trying to pretend. He can't help himself. And he is lovable because of that. But don't expect too much of him, because you're not going to be able to get it. So, I mean, the gambling, the other women, his voracious appetite for clotted cream. There's a lot of things that you may be on.
Bum licking by my manservant.
That's not a red flag.
Yeah, let's not call
That's a plus, okay?
Okay. Benefits.
Yeah, benefits. But yeah, I think that his uniqueness and originality is the thing that is the reason why she loves him.
You know, in their own way, they really love each other.
But they're not adults, are they?
No.
They're not very good adults.
That is their undoing.
Silk sheets or clean water?
Oh, clean water.
Clean water.
A bottle of rare French perfume or a flatmate who's actually bathed this month?
Oh, the perfume.
The perfume, yeah, because you can always spray it on the
Yeah.
flatmate.
Smart thinking. And a title or a cure for the pox?
Oh, cure for the pox.
Cure for the pox.
No point being posh if you die.
Yeah.
Dare you!
Be calm, my love, be calm.
Stop!
Just at the beginning of the film, we're introduced to a solar eclipse happening. Yes. Can you tell me, with that celestial being, what was your aim to bring that into the film?
So it really did happen in 1715, and even in the film when the young girl is flipping through the London Gazette, it is the real London Gazette of that time talking about it, and all the dialogue about it is taken directly from historical facts of the time. So none of that is fiction, and they really did believe that there was dark spirits pouring out from the sky. They really did believe that maybe it was the end of the world and all of these things. And it felt like such a fitting metaphor for this kind of darkness descending over this house, over this family, over this world that I've built. And what an amazing visual spectacle. It just checked so many boxes, and then I was just like, yeah, the film needs to build to this thing. And when I was first writing it, there was also an eclipse in Los Angeles where I live, and serendipity, got lucky. We got reeling into the visual gag of just having this shadow kind of slowly descend over the house, one frame after another. Yeah, almost like a goo of darkness dripping over everyone. I loved it.
I love that contrast between like the gorgeous high-end sets, but then that grotesque reality of the 18th century.
A lot of our knowledge of that time is built on artifice, right? All the paintings, they're commissioned to make skinnier, more beautiful, wealthier, all of that stuff. But the reality is, you know, they had syphilitic sores, and that's what the beauty marks were covering. Their makeup had lead in it, and they were poisoning themselves, and they knew it. But they wanted to, the paler you were, the more regal you were. So they were willingly poisoning themselves. Their eyebrows were made with mouse hair. All of these things were so insidious and so gross. And so I just felt, yeah, the more we leaned into that, the better. And the funnier it became, the more grotesque, it became more humorous. And sadly, I think a stronger mirror to today, what people go through to present themselves on the socials and all of that stuff.
What would you say was the most delightfully absurd scene that you shot, that you enjoyed shooting the most?
There's a scene where Richard walks in on Jack Farthing and Claire in a compromising situation, and it is so hilarious that I would howl with laughter, and it was so bad, I was ruining takes, and it was a big moment. I had to take my little monitor and scurry out of the room and like bite my knuckles so they could get through it. And luckily at the premiere last night, everyone laughed at the very moment that I was laughing at. So I'm not alone.
You definitely are not alone, and I'll tell you what, Richard has not stopped mentioning bum licking scene.
I didn't want to say that one because it's so obvious, but yes, of course, we all keeled over with laughter every time Jack peered his head out from Claire's dress, and she says, "Resume licking my bum." And every test screening, it's gone the same laugh from the moment people read it, shot it, to now. It is, yeah, people like bum licking. And Claire, the beauty of Claire is that she is, however absurd the situation, she plays it so straight and so earnest, and that just makes it that much more hilarious. And I'm so happy people get to see her wit and her humor in this.
What the hell is this?
It's not that bad.
Certainly not fit for a bloody duke. We'll be sent to the gallows. Next course!
The Duke and Duchess are coming for dinner.
Really? The Duke and Duchess of Devonshire tonight?
Oh. We were chosen. This is our chance to restore your family name.